Alright, so I guess we're gonna go back. Yeah, we're gonna go back. Because now we can go and do these two. I don't have anything else, I don't think. No. I'm assuming each one has like 3 choices. But I guess we can go strange here and then continue from that point. Just to see if it changes at all. Yeah. Yep. I'm sorry, I just... Oh shit. Yep. Alright, let's give this a try. I like this, but at the same time I was like, what? That was intense. He's gonna be okay, right? Nothing about this seems okay.
The person at the warehouse. This strange ooze and what it did to Iggy. Was Rollo caught up in all of this?
Apparently. We have to find Rollo. He took the words right out of my mouth. So I said we're all dead inside. Oh, hey guys. Oh there, little buddies. You startled me. What in the dickens are you up to in this part of town? We were just looking for helping look for Rollo. Oh, you haven't heard the good news? Rollo shut up safe says what? Really? Where was he? It's funny, really. He just got a little turned around in the woods. It can be disorienting, you know. I'm starting to get that impression. Rollo's at his house now, getting some well-deserved rest. I don't believe this at all. Well, that's a relief. You two should scurry along before you get lost yourselves. Yeah, come on, Beck. Can't wait to introduce you to Rollo. Oh, that reminds me. Look, your grandmother was looking for you. Oh, she was? She was worried sick. You should march straight home. I guess. Beck, your folks might be getting worried too. I'll walk you home. I need to talk with Nellie about work anyway.
Beck glanced toward Luca.
I guess all in well that ends well. I don't trust you. I'll introduce you to Rollo tomorrow. Sure. But he's okay. She was never seen him from again, I guarantee you.
Rollo was safe. A wave of relief washed over Luca.
I don't believe this.
Which was quickly replaced by a sense of dread. Gran is going to kill me. If he hurried, he might just make it home before sundown. Chapter 4. Our harvest awaits.
Oh, that was said very creepily.
Luca
Whatever.
took a deep breath and gingerly opened the door, steeling himself for Gran's wrath.
I guarantee tomorrow we're gonna wake up and she's missing, by the way. Gran, I'm home. Everything's fine. Gran? Oh no. Now what's happened? Just gonna sit in my chair like I normally do. Ponder about life. I regret this decision. Is she out back? Gran? I wasn't supposed to go anywhere. I was just helping look for Rollo. I still left all of the stuff. She's not out here either. But I left all the stuff on and it's still on, which is quite funny. Where's Gran? She not even here? It was a lie? Gran? Roxy came over. She was worried about him, so I figured you wouldn't mind if I helped look for him. Gran? Turns out Rollo's safe and sound. Gran? Can't. Doors are locked.
Luca was alone. The house was empty.
The Gran's not back yet. I guess that's a good thing. Nothing to do now but sleep, I guess. Oh, this has bad news written all over it.
Luca was sitting by the pond, listening to small waves lap against a rock. His father sat in a folding chair in front of him. Without turning, he spoke. "Why don't you grab me some nice bait?" "Sure thing, Dad." Luca hopped over to the tackle box and popped open the lid. Inside was a rolling, buzzing mass. "We're fishing with bees?" Luca's father gave a warm chuckle. "Well, you catch more fish with bees than honey. Pick us out a good one."
Oh.
Luca closed his eyes and plucked out a bee. He could feel its wings struggle between his finger and thumb.
There was a beehive somewhere.
Holding it at arm's length, he hurried over. His father deftly baited the hook and examined his work.
There was also something about a bee in a library?
Interesting choice. With a practiced flick of the wrist, the line buzzed in a graceful arc. The water accepted it without a splash or ripple. The wrong choice. But I respect it. The pond began to freeze over. Sometimes we gotta make the wrong choice before we can make it right. Pallid ice propagated across the still surface with an alarming speed.
What?
Luca scrambled back as the ground beneath him turned cold. Dad, I don't understand. Sorry, kiddo. Understanding isn't always part of the deal. The relentless ice shot through the fishing line toward his father. Dad, look out! His father casually wound the reel. None of it's your fault, you know. Never was. Dad, we have to go! Luca grabbed his father's shoulders, trying to pull him away.
Oh.
Please, you have to run! The ice crackled as it spread across his father's hands. That's the thing about fishing, Luca. His chest began to crystallize. You toss your hook in, and you never know what you're gonna pull out. A shock of searing cold ran up Luca's arms. He gave one last desperate tug. The chair tipped backwards in a single frozen mass. Luca tried to stop the momentum, but it was too late. He watched the icy form of his father slam into the hard ground, shattering into 1,000 pieces that crowded around his feet. Dad, I don't understand. What does all this mean? The gentle rustle of leaves was the only reply.
It means I chose the wrong answer. That's what that means.
Luca's eyes struggled to focus on the walkie-talkie.
Rollo? Yeah, Rollo had the other one, yeah?
Faintly, he could hear Rollo amongst the noise.
Luca. Rollo, is that you? Luca. There? It's the middle of the night. Luca, thank God. Listen. I don't know how long this thing will work down here. Down here?
His voice was coming through more clearly now, but some words were still just static.
Listen to me, someone grabbed me yesterday. What, the man in the hazmat suit? It was as it took me to some sort of... I think I'm underground. Underground? Are you okay? Kinda. They seem more interested in for now, at least. Mr. Chris said you made it back... Of course, they redacted all these names. Said you made it back home safe. Hurt? No. Don't trust him. He is... Hold on, someone's coming.
The signal went silent.
Rollo? Rollo, where are
Luca
you?
held still, waiting for a response, his pounding heartbeat marking the passage of time.
Okay, I think they're gone. Getting worse. I can barely hear
His
you.
voice began to fade.
Losing signal. Not much time. Mission control. You need to... The treehouse. The
With
treehouse!
that, the signal died for good.
Ah, we have to go to the signal. Boost the signal at the treehouse. What are you trying to say about the treehouse? What's at the treehouse? Oh, the antenna. He wants me to use the antenna in the treehouse to get a better signal. Rollo, you're a genius.
Luca grabbed the walkie-talkie and sprinted to the treehouse.
Where's Grandma? Is she downstairs? No, she's still not home? The fucking animal just left all of this on. That's fine. She's not here. She's still not here. Where is she? This is concerning on a multitude of levels. Of course, I'm gonna go check Dad's grave. Oh, I cannot? Sad. I wanted to see Dad after that.
Luca heard a group of footsteps approaching. He dashed behind the bushes to avoid being spotted.
Grandma. Grandma. Do we all understand our roles? You can count on me. I still think we need more time. This wasn't the original plan.
Mr. Tolliver paused, shifting his eyes to one side.
We're all in danger now. I, for one, refuse to sit idly by while the danger persists. Refuse? Just keep your wits about you.
Mr. Tolliver took one long, quiet breath.
You're right, you can count on me. I just wish we could have made that deal with Harris Valentine. Her resources would still come in handy. As I said, I have no time to contact her after your call this morning. Plans change. How's Luca holding up? He's fine. We shouldn't lose sight of the fact that this is all I know very well what all this is for. We have no choice. Operation Sparkplug has a new objective. Are we in agreement?
The three shared a determined look.
Good. We'll reconvene after the festival. What? What is happening? She knows. She knows. Gran, what are you meeting with Mr. Fetzi and Trova late at night for? Hey, Luca. Ah! Don, you scared me. How long have you been there? Oh, just a few minutes. Earlier today, I saw Mr. Tolver and your Gran enter the diner together. When my shift at the newsstand was over, they still hadn't left. So I used the greatest tool of any investigative reporter. Time. When they left, I tailed them here. What do you think they're up to? Whatever it is, they seemed organized and determined. They mentioned the festival. Yeah, I heard that too. Has your grandma doing anything different recently? Anything strange? She got a phone call this morning and rushed out the door. Call from Tolver, it seems. She was furious or terrified. Or both. We could be careful out there. I think we might be in the middle of a scoop of a lifetime. I will. Are we now? Aren't you coming out? Nah, I'm gonna stay out here a bit longer. See you, Luca. Can't go that way. I'm out way past my bedtime. Why? Actually, can I go up? Oh, I can. I'm supposed to go up. That's right. Let's talk to them first. I did it! I changed the sign. Splendid. Did anyone see you? I don't believe so. You were right. It was simple enough to just rearrange the letters? Odd choice for a prank, though. In situations such as these, odd is good.
The two boys shared a mischievous grin.
Can't wait for everyone to see the big reveal. It should be quite memorable. Let's make ourselves scarce for now. I'm standing right here. I can see you. And hear you. Festival? Well, they definitely hid it because it's got like a cover over it. Of course, me being me. I wanted to go check out the other areas. But I guess I cannot. I guess Piggy's asleep in his house this time. All he does is sleep, though. Just kind of weird. We go up. I guess we'll go to the treehouse. Hope so. Up. Old Pickler's Pond. Wonder if I got anything else for this memory. Doesn't seem like I'm done with it quite yet. I did.
Luca wrapped some tape around the hook.
Tape.
Hey, you never know.
Alright. Let's try it. Some tape. What's tape gonna get me? To be honest, I can't really use all these items, but I'm assuming I have to finish this memory in order to get an item or something? What is that? A bunch of... It's got a bunch of words written. Let's see that. We regret to inform you that your application for property rights was respected to the Beacon CBD and the surrounding area has been rejected. Who's that for? Applicant Valentine Estate. Good. Good. Okay. Odd little detail. Struggle.
Luca placed a sinker on the line.
Oh.
Sometimes the best stuff is at the bottom of the pond.
Is it? Is that foreshadowing? Let's go. Okay. And the funny thing is, like, some of these I haven't even used yet, so they have to be for later, right? I also have another route on the left-hand side I got something for. Oh, hey, is that a bottle? Message in a bottle? Alice 80 proof whiskey. A hard liquor for a hard man. Best leave that be. Takes a real piece of work to leave something like that lying around. Yes, there's gotta be more. For sure. This one memory has a lot to it. I don't have a fishing pole to just go ahead and do that either. How many do we have? I can't see them here. Like, I have to go here and, like, look at them. So, we got struggle for this side. And then we got strange, which I'm still doing. Yeah. We're still gonna wander and do this one, I guess. Interesting. Radio. Look up the walkie-talkie to the radio in tree houses. Yeah? Rollo, are you there? I'm at the tree house now, Rollo. Mr. Kerr said you were alright. What happened out there? Dang it, Rollo, where are you? Oh. What? Who's there?
Luca could only see a cloaked shape behind the rocket.
I've got weapons in here. You better come out right now.
He strained to hear as a muffled voice began.
Weapons? How could you hurt myself that's already dead?
Fear gripped Luca's throat.
What? Who are you? You don't recognize me? I guess I don't even recognize myself anymore.
Luca stared at the ground for a moment, trying to place the dampened voice. The figure shifted slowly from behind the rocket, revealing itself to Luca.
I'm a monster. And now they hunt me like the beast I am. Iggy?
Luca reached over empathetically. Iggy's tone jolted to dejected.
You match on the outside now. Don't touch me. This is all your fault.
Luca slumped to the ground, overwhelmed by guilt.
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to. I just lost control. So you couldn't control yourself for a second. And I get to be like this forever? There must be a way to fix this. Oh, you gonna be my savior? Perfect little Luca saves the day. With his positive attitude and the power of friendship. None of this matters. There's no time. They're after me. They chased me all the way through Weepwood. Now they came in here to hide. Hide from who? Who's after you? Luca! Rollo? It's not safe, Luca! Rollo, where are you? The treehouse. I'm at the treehouse, Rollo. Where are you? No, Luca, the treehouse isn't safe. They said they were going to the treehouse. I was trying to tell you to stay away from the treehouse. Who said that they're going to the treehouse? The clipboards. Did I tell you? Those parental harvest wackadoos are after me. They've been chasing me, yelling questions at me. What sort of questions? They were saying the same stuff they always do, but it's different now. Less asking, more threatening. We're gonna figure this out, Hickey. Yeah, well, thanks. Hello? Is anyone present in this abominable domicile? What? Crap, they found me. Luca, what's happening? Don't panic, you stay here and I'll see what they want. Oh, hello, Mr. Van Horn. We'd love to hear your thoughts. Do you have time for an informal chat? We will be brief. Your time is valuable. They're all clones of each other? It's like, what's happening? Be down in just a second? Of course. We have a problem. Luca, you gotta get out of there. Who's out there? Is it them? Yeah, it's the clipboards. A bunch of them. How many? Maybe all of them? And yeah, you were right. They're saying this stuff with creepy knob cranked to 10. Might young Iggy be present? We would love to hear his thoughts. Run!
Iggy slumped to his knees.
I don't know what to do. I am just so tired. Luca, what do we do?
Luca grabbed the walkie-talkie and headed for the window.
Follow my lead.
Luca and Iggy climbed up the back of the treehouse to its roof, where Rollo had constructed his MCDC, the Mission Control Defense Cannon.
What?
From behind the crowd of clipboards, William Kerr strode forward, a warm smile on his face.
Hi, William. Iggy, there you are. You gave us all a heck of a scare. Go away, just leave me alone. Oh, I'm sorry, Iggy, but no can do. Don't worry, though. We're here to help. Help? Then why are you chasing me? Okay, can you take some sense into your pal here? Just look at him, he's not well. What's wrong with him? What did that gunk do to him? Well, that's a pretty hunk of big question, Luca. All you need to know is that he's sick. He's real sick, Luca. I just need you to let us up there and take care of him. He told me Rolo was okay and that he was back at his place resting. He and his poor fellow just got a little lost. That's a lie. It was a hurtful thing to say, Luca. I thought we were buddies. Why? Because he lets you ramble on like a wackadoo? Nobody likes you, creep.
Kerr's smile faltered.
Why don't you pop down here so we can have face-to-face? Yelling like this is gonna give a heck of a sore throat. And who wants that?
Luca's grip tightened on the MCDC.
What did you do to Rolo, liar? Well, shucks, Luca. The only tiny bit of fib I told you was that he was at home. He is resting, and he's perfectly safe. For now, at least. What happens to him next is up to you, Luca. God, look around. You're quite in pickle, and I'm the only person in the whole wide world who can help you. You get to decide how this ends. Oh no. Now what choice do I get?
His mind raced. He was caught in a trap. What do you do when there's no hope? He wiped his cheeks with a sleeve. What are you gonna do, Luca?
I only have one choice.
Luca drew himself up and decided to take the only option they had left.
Which is fight. Of course it's the only option I have. Yeah.
He swung the mission control defense cannon around, aiming it confidently at the smirking face of William Kerr.
Hey, Mr. Kerr.
Luca summoned his most insolent demeanor.
Rolo sends his regards. Nah. Hey. That was uncalled for, more than a little rude. And just plain unsanitary. Look, I really did think we were good pals. What a shame it's come to this.
Kerr turned his back on the two boys.
And this.
With a nonchalant wave of the hand, he made his exit.
That didn't work out as planned.
As the clipboards began to slowly
Not at all.
advance on the treehouse, Luca looked to Iggy with resignation in his eyes. The end.
Yeah.
That escalated quickly. Maybe discretion was the better part of valor here. Let's put a pin in this for now.
Put a pin in it, just like Bolt. Okay, so fight ends in a dead end. Oh, there's two options here as well. Shame. So the only one we can go back and do right now. This is a weird way to tell a story, but it's kind of fun at the same time. We can struggle. We can struggle. Story is about struggle.
This is a story about struggle. Luca could hear a machine humming somewhere nearby.
Okay.
He felt around wildly, searching for something, anything that could help. His hands found a hard object, maybe a tile. He yanked it free, lifting the cold stone. Let me go! Luca swung the tile as hard as he could at the shape that still held fast to his leg. He heard the crack of glass as the stone hit
God.
the assailant's mask. With a muffled yelp, the hand let go. Luca was free and scrambled to the door. He never looked back once on the long run home.
Oh, and Rolo
Chapter
never
3.
went with us. That's kind of cool.
Everything's fine. The next morning, it was quieter than usual at the breakfast table. Only the sound of silverware and chewing interrupted the awkward silence.
I finished jarring a mess of jam last night. Uh-huh. Well, that'll need to be delivered into town today. Okay. So what did you and Rolo get up to yesterday? Oh, Rolo had things to do, so I sort of just poked around town. I've set the jam down by the front door. There's 2 batches to drop off. One for Mr. Tolver at the bag of Inwag. Okay. What's Inwag? Another for Miss Rattel at the diner. Okay. Oh, and Mr. Nuncreed. He said he wanted some more. I suspected as much. Yes, he seems to have taken a particular interest in my jam. There are some extras in the basket for the enthusiastic gentleman. Okay. Just make sure Fattel and Tolver get the ones on top. No problem. Off with you now. Well, the day is still young. I'm assuming that there's gonna be nothing else out here, but you know. Who knows? Oh, she's doing a thing. There is a secret behind that freaking door. The phone? What? Hello, Stumper. Juniper. Hartford. Before you hang up, hear me out. I have a business proposition for you. The simple matter is we both have the same problem that needs solving. Very well, we can meet tonight. Okay. Let's see. Oh, I have to physically pick this jam up. Okay. Okay. Sorry about yesterday. Roxy can be so annoying. But good news, no more boring chores for me today. Did you make it to the old Valentine warehouse? So what did you do? Did you find? Give me the dirt. Something happened. There was someone else there. What? Who was it? Was it aliens? I love how aliens is the first thing he thinks about. I knew it would be aliens. No. Zombies? No. Alien zombies. What else could it possibly be? Rolo. I've got to deliver these into town first. We can catch up after. Oh, is it a whole new thing? Sounds like a whole thing. Oh, like a whole thing, like an actual story, yeah. Yeah, we shouldn't talk about it here. Meet me at the treehouse tonight. I'm not sure what ha! Oh, right. Meet me at the mission control. Roger that, Space Cadet. May I give one to Dad? Out of curiosity. Hey Dad, do you want one? Probably not.